So the Philadelphia Eagles started their defense of their world championship, beat the Dallas Cowboys in the first game of the season, but it didn't start off good at all. Jalen Carter, the disrespect, to spit at Dak Prescott. We still talk about Bill Romanowski and J.J. Stokes. And to see a guy do that, uncouth, unsportsmanlike, and a self-hater for that record, because a black man to do that to another, but you don't do that to nobody, but to do that to another, and that just shows you why, well, I tell you all the time, contrary to what some folks say, it's one of the reasons why we don't have the love and unity, because that's just a whole nother thing. Considering what they try to promote on the football, well, when cats don't get along respect the same, then you ain't got to answer questions about you undoing your own self. He should be ashamed of himself. He should be suspended for about 8 games without pay. And he needs to take some self-love courses. You don't do that. You don't do it to another human being, but you do it black to black man. That's embarrassing. Now let's get to the game. CeeDee Lamb looked like a lamb. Turkey, you got to catch that ball. And you have no business wearing Michael Irvin or Drew Pearson's jersey. Yeah, you were a negative 88. Man, look, that's money time. Dak put them balls and you got to catch them, yo. You dropped 2 during that last 4th down drive, 4. That's unacceptable. Pickens looked pretty good. And that cat with Dorsett's number on shouldn't be out there either. You got to retire Tony Dorsett number. I don't understand. But anyway, it was a close game, which I thought. The Eagles had a bit of a high with Super Bowl, get your banner and ring, all that. So it's understandable to kind of be a little sluggish. And it's September. It's not December. Believe me, next time they play them, they'll be a lot more broken in. But right now, it's still fresh. But Jalen Hurts looked like, he held down the fort. Saquon Barkley had 60 plus yards. Not like what he did before. But again, they were doing what they're supposed to do. Jalen is the leader. Jalen is more poised than Dak is, and with a better overall vision. But he gets no love. I don't know how you be a Super Bowl MVP and you've been to 2 Super Bowls and you do nothing but pretty much win, and they treat you like you're a leftover version. They'll give Baker Mayfield more juice than they do that. That makes no sense to me. But anyway, that's so much the so-called experts know. Was the running back? Yeah, he fumbled. Used to play for the Eagles. He fumbled the ball, Miles, and there's a reason why they got rid of him. And they just, the ineffectiveness in the red zone. I don't know what Brian Schottenheimer, like his daddy Marty. You got to win close game, and you got to be able to finish. That's what I saw in the red zone. Same thing I saw with Mike McCarthy. You settle for field goals. Think about it. You lose 24-20. You can't get that touchdown.